everyone, it's Winona the Left-Handed Beader, and I'm here today to show you what I did with the Darling Bead Box for July 2021. Sweet Peaches, and boy was it sweet. I just loved it. So I don't even think this shows on, at least on my screen, it's not showing as beautiful as the rose gold is. But here I just made a few units together and I put them on chain. And just made a very delicate, won't even show on my camera, a very delicate necklace. So then the next necklace I made, I kind of went all out and did the glitz and glam. And this is more of a choker style necklace. And the three necklaces that I did make for myself or for whoever layer very nicely. But anyway, I used some of my own spacers here that I had. I have very little rose gold finding, very few rose gold findings in my collection. That and antique brass are two that I'm going to have to stock up on. But anyway, I just strung those together. So then I made a third necklace because I wanted to use up these links. These donut hole links. So what I did was I just put a big jump ring in between them. And then I put every second one, I did a unit of the spacer, the bicone, and the spacer. And strung those. And then to go around my neck, I used just a pattern of these stones. Basically because like I said before, chain turns on me, so I try not to keep chain close around my neck if I don't have to. So anyway, so that gives you kind of a close-up of that necklace. So then I made some earrings to go with. I made, out of the rest of those units, I made a little donut hole. Let's get to the center. With the bicone and the yellow bicone. I think I took that. No, that yellow bicone was in this set. I'm confusing myself. So I made a pair of those. Then I made a pair of these. Nice and delicate and dainty. And not too off the top. And then I made these. Well, I don't know where I'd ever wear them to, but you never know. You never know. Put those there. So then I made some bracelets to go with as well. So I think this might be the first bracelet I made. And it just is 3 strands. I do like bulky jewelry. So I really like the way that looks on the wrist. And if you'll notice, I try to put the bigger beads, I try to off-center them usually. This one ended up being quite close, but at least there's smaller beads in between. But generally I try to not have them be in the same place on the bracelet. So then I made this bracelet. I think I made this bracelet first actually, to go with the chain necklace. And this is a 3-strand, and it's just got the chain in the center there. So there's that one. A whole lot of beading going on. I spent pretty much the whole day one day beading, and it was fabulous. And then I haven't even finished this yet. I haven't finished cutting the ends off. I just made a simple little bracelet out of some of the leftover beads. Just a stretch bracelet. So then I had some beads left. So we made a teeny tiny little stretch bracelet for my granddaughter. And she loves anything that sparkles, so she'll like that. And I had those little birdies that I just loved. So I made her a little necklace with those. And I used the little birdies. I just put them on a jump ring. And then I did a unit of the tiny pearl with the bicone. I love these check bicones. I just love them to death. They're so gorgeous. And then I did one unit that's a little bigger, and then again a smaller unit, and I just strung them all with the little birdies. I think she'll love it. And I used my own fancy little gold ring, and I did use the clasp. I don't normally use the clasps, what are these called? Lobster claws, but because I have a hard time doing them and undoing them. But for her, it's fine because this will probably slip over her head anyway. So that's all my jewelry. I would probably all the jewelry I'd buy in a year normally. Which way do I go with this? This way. So that's all my jewelry. And this is what I have left out of that bag. So I have this bead left. And the only reason I have that bead left is because it fell on the floor and I found it yesterday when I swept the floor. Otherwise I would have used that one up. I have one clamshell. I did use their clamshells. Oopsie, because I didn't think I had rose gold. But then when I looked, I had ordered rose gold from Wendy Whitman. So I did have some of those. So I have these two because they didn't quite fit to me. They're a little yellower, like my nail is. Yuck, my nails are gross. And I thought I could use these in dangles for journals. Just quit shaking your hand, Winona. And I have one of these crackle glass ones, and that wasn't for lack of trying to use it. I have a few of the pearl units. Some of the pearls were painted together, and then there were a few that you couldn't get the stringing wire through. I have one of these, and that's again because it fell on the floor and I didn't notice it. I have a few of these bicones, which is not enough to really do anything with, but I'll throw them in my dangle box or my bead soup and use them to make dangles with. And I have all of the jump rings. I didn't use their jump rings because I had jump rings here that I felt were a little more secure. In all my years of wearing jewelry, that's always been the weak spot. Oh, sorry, I hit the cord. Of the jewelry is your jump ring. So I just thought, why skimp on that part? Why not use something a little bit better, and then hopefully your jewelry will stay together better. But anyway, that's it. That's it. That's my Darling Bead Box, and I did really love these colors. I love peach. I've always loved peach. That's in the 80s, my kitchen was peach and green, and I just love this color. And the rose gold just sets it off. It makes it look so rich and luxurious. So anyway, as usual, I will post pictures of the jewelry at the end of the video. And I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Bye-bye.